You're thinking monarchs.
No, I just can't remember the names of them. There was like one that was water, one was wind, one was fire, and one was earth. And
yeah, that's them. They were literally tier 0. Like there was no. You either played E-Dragons or you played a deck that specifically beat E-Dragons. There was no other meta, and I ran E-Dragons, and everybody at my locals was playing their fun decks, and I was like, I am the meta, and nobody was happy with me. And then the second time, I did that, I was running Cleaforts during the Pendulum meta, and that was also tier 0.
I don't know that one.
I am inevitable.
I was undefeated with Cleaforts at my locals. Like, literally never lost. And there was a time where I was, like, busy at work, so I wasn't going to make it to the tournament that night. And Rob and Damien were in town, and Damien's like, hey, Jordan, can I borrow your deck? And I was like, sure. And apparently, because, like, they told me afterwards, they rolled up to locals and was like, everybody's like, cool, Jordan's not here tonight. We might actually win something. And then the first guy Damien fought, when he saw that deck, he was like, fuck you. Fuck that deck. I thought I wasn't going to deal with this since Jordan's not here.
Psych, you thought wrong.
Yeah, back at my mom's house, I still have all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards sitting in the closet. I've got to find someone to probably either give or sell them to. I gave away all of my Magic cards, all of them.
I'll take your Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, I want the Magic cards though.
I think I gave away easily $2,000 of Magic cards to my nephew. He got into it, and I was just like, ooh, I gotta get these off of my or out of my box. I go ham like in card games. I have an addiction to collection.
Yeah. Right now
I do too.
Right now I'm sitting beside my 28 Magic Gathering decks.
I got stupid lucky on some trades with my friends. I traded down for Karn Liberateds when they were like worth $9, and I was
nice.
I was like really into Commander at the time, and I didn't want to take apart my other Commander decks, and I was building like 5 Commander decks, and I needed 3 Karns for 3 of the decks, and I traded my friends for like 9 Karns, or not 9 Karns, for $9 worth of cards, and the Karns were worth $9, and I traded away like $10 and $12 trades. And then
at the time,
I looked up Karn the other week, and it was like $45, and I was just like, like last year it was $45. I was like, let's go!
I would love Karn. It would work so well on my deck.
I got one as a birthday present from a friend.
All right. Speaking
I got one from the store.
Let's get started tonight, and I'm going to present you guys with D&D. I know, it's horrible. But sue me. Anyway,
okay.
Welcome to the Ilderon Tales. We are going to be playing D&D tonight. This is the Gladiators Saga 1, episode 22 of their campaign. If you've never watched this, or if you've never seen D&D before, everything we are doing tonight is going to be live storytelling. We got a good bit of combat planned and a nice little chunk of roleplay as an opportunity too. So the story can evolve and go in any direction. There's a couple rules that kind of govern and guide how we roll things, but for the most part, it's all up to us and as big as our imaginations can allow. We are playing in a homebrewed world of our creation. It is the world of Ilderon. If you want to learn more about it, you can Google search Ilderon and you can read about it on the wiki or go to our website, ilderontales.com, and there's a lot of information on the setting. Finally, if you're under the age of 14 and you're watching, please consult your parents because you're going to see content that's inappropriate for you. Don't, I'd say don't at the messenger, but the messenger is also the person creating the content, so, yeah. The warning's there. Anyways, let's do our...
Adam.
Go ahead.
I said at him.
Oh,
at him all day.
Let's tackle our recap. Last session, oh man, I had this open and I just closed it. Last session started on the 31st of Noble. Oof, we've got some time and space to cover. Everybody else is on the 35th of Noble. Okay, so last session started on the 31st of Noble. The party was able to solve the crisis inside of Aegea Kyphros. They slept for the night, told the appropriate authorities about the things that were transpiring there, and a lot of the town witnessed the gladiators helping out, the gladiators, the guild specifically paid in blood, helping out to put down the vine colossi that were threatening the town, and the party was thanked for it. Moving into the 32nd of Noble, when the arena fight was starting and the procession was going on, the arena champions approached the party and complimented them for the displays of heroism that they displayed, and said that it would that they really wanted to fight the party and test their mettle. With that, 2 of the guild members of the current champions dropped out of the championship tournament to fight in the exhibition matches to be able to fight against specifically the party. With that, the party was the headlining show for the exhibition matches, with the tournament, with 2 of the 3 tournament champions going in an exhibition match against the party. The exhibition matches are fought in 3 stages: a duel, a display of talent, and a final guild-on-guild battle, or a guild-on-guild skirmish. And the champions allowed the party to pick the duel that they wanted to fight in. C's was elected to select the duel, and C's selected a double chain duel, which is never, I wouldn't say it's never before been done, but a very unexpected option, is they pick both duelists and pick their 2 best combatants. The C's picked their 2 best combatants to enter the duel, and the duel ended in a tie. I think the guy's name, Tenrari's the champion. Zonilary lost her match to C's, and Adalith won his match. I might be getting these mixed up. Nope. Okay, Zonilary won his duel against Tumbutu, and Adalith lost her duel against C's, which tied the duel. Or the duel ended in a tie. With that, the display of talent is next, and then it is the final skirmish. So we are going to pick up there. I'll move us back to the arena, and let's do this. Does anyone want to add anything on before we jump into it?
No.
All right.
Nope,
So,
all good here.
As the field clears, healers are going to come and help you guys out. Rather than rolling a bunch of spells individually, what I will just do is roll 2 percentage die, and I will say they recover that amount of HP for both Timbuktu and for C's. They just need to get you guys in fighting condition to put on a good show. Alright, they are going to recover 20% of C's HP, and Timbuktu, you are going to recover 70% of your HP. Are you guys capable of doing that math?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and add that to your sheets, and then Yeah, for the displays of talent, they yielded the duel to you, so I technically it would be your guys' turn to go first, but Zon Nilary steps up to the bridge that leads across the stand, looking out at the crowd, and he will gesture his hand towards you and say, "If you don't mind, we've been practicing."
You've been practicing what?
They're special.
Are they like asking somebody to come up, or what's? I'm not getting the gesture here.
They're asking you guys if they can go first. It's the way it alternates. You know, they got to pick the duel. You guys
Right.
get to lead the talent show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
All right. They're going to position themselves halfway across each side of the bridge. As they do, they focus for a minute, and you can see whatever necrotic magics they were commanding, they direct into the ground below them. After about 10 seconds or so of rising from the ground as a wraith of mist, you see their shadows animate themselves. The shadows are going to start dancing around them, and it appears that they are controlling it almost like marionettes. The shadows leave a trail, and as they dance through the air, they start drawing figures in the air that kind of fade away in the mist of different creatures and displays of people. And before I describe any further, they're gonna roll some performance die. All right. We'll do a performance for Adalith, and we'll do a performance for Zon Nilary. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So Adalith, she is a lot better at the artsy form of this. Zon really is not an artist. His art is in stabbing people. As they are drawing these creatures in the air, you know, Zon Nilary is, you know, dancing around and trying to make like a majestic unicorn, and you know, our Adalith is trying to make a majestic unicorn, and Zon Nilary, it's like, oh, it's a stick figure horse. It's like, I guess I see it.
He ends up making dick butter or
yeah.
Butt stallion.
If you
what is
ever
its name?
imagine that meme of,
Trogdor.
if you ever imagine the meme of you know, how long it takes to draw a horse, like 10 minutes on a horse, then, you know, like 1 minute on the horse, and the back is like super regal and the front is just like the meme horse, like that's it, where it's just like, oh wow, that's gonna be, oh okay. All in all, I'm just the crowd is kind of excited, and then they're a little bit quiet, of like, huh. After they finish their display, there's a clap and a applause. There's not really a rambunctious roar or anything, but at that, Zon Nilary and Adalith will bow and head back to their side of the arena.
So it strikes me that we should have worked on this talent show portion a bit more in the past, but you know, we're trying to survive and save towns and things like that. So,
It's very hard to do worse than Zon Nilary, as long as someone can carry you.
okay. Well, I've got my usual. Does anybody else have some ideas? I mean, I'm
toss
thinking
the
Go
the
ahead.
halfling
Toss the halfling.
See how far you can toss them. I'm trying to help come up with something here.
Yeah, that's a good start, I guess. Wait a minute. We could. I don't know. Can we figure out some combination of bear or something tossing the halfling, and then I'll try to catch him and fail at it horribly and be silly?
He's going to. Actually, he was going to telepathically say, "We could have a soccer match with a halfling, with tentacles versus the bear."
That actually sounds kind of funny. All right, let's do that.
All right. Tossing the halfling around. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna take the this kind of northern portion up here and get where I can draw stuff. And
My face when the Gladiators accidentally invent Ilderon's football.
so there's one goal right there, and here's the other one. And C's just gonna like go out there and drag his heel through the dirt.
Okay. Is it okay? It's the blue boxes. I see it.
Yeah, the blue boxes. So he's gonna set up, and he will like kind of like switch to announcer mode. Is that actually everybody?
Who's the halfling again? There we go.
Regus. Yep.
Okay.
All right. I need my tentacle token.
I should just make this as a companion for you, so you can drag it whenever.
That would probably be easy.
Yeah. Let's see. Tentacle.
I do use it quite often.
About that right there for now.
Looks great to me.
Yay. Oh. You give me
Alright.
control of it.
All right, so C's will get extra loud, and what? Greetings, good people. We of Paid in Blood have, of course, decided on things that tend to get bloody from time to time, but usually they're just good fun. So I'm sure everyone has tried some sort of game where you kick a rock, a bit of fluff, a wad of cotton, something like that, through some kind of goal, and someone else tries to keep you from doing it. This is a great game, is it not? Of course it is. Well, we at Paid in Blood, of course, decided that there's not enough blood in that, and not enough possibilities for pain, amusement, or screaming. So we have decided to play Kick the Halfling.
That weird
On this side, because, just using your foot's boring, we have Brewbark the Bear. And, throws his hands up a little bit, get people to cheer for Brewbark.
Yeah, Brewbark is going to wild shape into a bear and begin dancing around.
Can we get a performance for that one?
Sure, I'll go for it.
Assuming he has some performance or acrobatics. If he's got acrobatics and not performance, let's roll that. But that's a solid roll. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Right.
Brewbark is going to finish his dance with the flip.
C's claps, up high, indicating other people should clap too. And on this side, we have XV. But no, that's boring. XV. We're not doing it the boring way anymore this time, remember? She's going to use tentacles because everything's more fun with tentacles, especially when you're going after halflings. Woohoo!
Also, I'm going to use prestidigitation to do fireworks when I summon my tentacles.
Okay.
Make it look flashy.
I'm going to say on that, give me a performance check too.
So on this side, we have XV's tentacles.
I need to learn to make the fireworks bigger.
Can we give him a little bonus for the fireworks and the fancy?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on it. when XV summons
Oh, roll it again.
when XV summons the tentacles, somebody in the crowd's gonna say, "Oh, I've read this fanfic before." I'm kidding.
Of course you have. And you know how it ends for the halfling, don't you?
Oh, that got me.
All right.
So, we're going to keep this short. We're going to keep it down to 2 goals. First 1 to 2 goals gets to be more entertaining for the crowd. Does that sound great to you people? I bet it does.
The people are going to start cheering as Riga steps forward.
And last but not... Okay, yes, he is least, actually. The ball! Regis!
Does Regis want to do anything as he's introduced?
Regis is going to actually, hang on, let me pull up. Would I need a dexterity check or performance check to do? Actually, dexterity would be higher. He's just gonna like do a couple like somersaults, continuous somersaults, as he rolling into the stadium.
Okay. Yeah, you can do it as a performance check, and you can add your dexterity to it, or you can do it as an acrobatics check if you want.
My acrobatics. Oh, my acrobatics is actually higher.
All right, go for it. All right. As Regis somersaults into the middle of this makeshift stadium, the crowd is going to start clapping excitedly. The people in the first couple rows stand up to watch. Brewbark looks ready to go. XV, for the purposes of this, since you guys are trying to throw Regis, you're going to be using him as a improvised weapon. Anytime you try and throw him further than 20 feet, you're going to be rolling with disadvantage. I'm going to give the goals a AC of trying to get Regis properly through. It's a little... He's a person, so it's a little harder than normal. I would say it's going to be a 11. Just a smidge harder than just throwing him at, an inanimate thing. Because you're not just trying to hit the goal, you're trying to get him through it. Say this again? I didn't hear you.
Is Regis going to be taking damage?
No.
No. You're throwing him a goal. If you hit him, probably so. But just tuck and roll, Regis. Tuck and roll. All right. At that, does C's give the word to start?
Yeah, he is going to walk over, grab Regis, and is everyone ready? Let's play Toss That Halfling! And he throws him up in the air and then steps back a couple squares.
All right. Brewbark's not taking it easy on you, XV. He begins charging at Regis. You can roll me initiative if you want.
Yes. I also, when it comes, I'll ask about it. Initiative first.
Where's the eraser?
Oh,
damn it.
16. You guys are both moving an initiative at the same mark. XV.
My modifier is 2.
Yeah, XV does have a modifier of 2. I will give it to her. Brewbark begins charging wildly at Regis.
Right. I don't have control over my tentacle.
Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can change that. How do I spell your character's name?
Elizabeth.
Oh, Elizabeth. I kept doing that. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. You should have control over it now.
Yes, I do. Cool. Would be occupying the same square to catch him? I guess.
It can be on the other side of him too.
Okay.
Either or.
All right. XV is going to, while he's in midair, attempt to hit him towards the goal before he even hits the ground.
You're rolling with disadvantage, so go ahead and roll me a thrown weapon check. I'll allow you to add your spell modifier to it. Unfortunately, you are not proficient with halflings, so you don't get to add your proficiency bonus to it.
Alright. So, my spell modifier? Oh, plus 6? Okay. And I don't know how I'll do that. It's just
1d20 plus your charisma bonus.
okay, 1d20. Okay, so
And
can I just roll my charisma save?
Yeah, and then roll it twice. Because
I
you're
got better
rolling
idea.
with disadvantage. The hoop is a little bit further away from you.
I got this. No proficiency bonuses, just charisma bonuses. Got it.
Look, Regus, you really want to get through the hoop. Regus, you are going to fly through the air. It is everything you dreamed it would be, and you land just smidge, or you land in the dirt, like on your belly, just short of passing the line.
This entire time, Regis has been curled up into a ball. So if anything, I should make an acrobatics check to see if I keep in the ball, curled up in a ball, and keep rolling, as opposed to just landing on my gut.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. An elegant, and Regus, you stick the landing like a gymnastic pro as you like tumble to
And
the
then
top.
I pop up and strike a pose.
And as you do, Brewbark is going to grab you on the bat with his teeth, and he is going to run forward.
And I will curl back up into a ball.
He can only move half his speed while he is pulling, or dragging another person. And Brewbark is going to attempt to throw you.
Well, technically, I'm only half a person, so...
Can I do a contested check to block it?
I'll give him disadvantage making a ranged attack with you nearby. So he'll still roll it with disadvantage. Alright, he tries to throw Regus into the hoop. He rolls this with disadvantage. Let me toggle this real quick. Whisper toggle. Alright. He is not proficient with halflings either. He throws Regus. Regus, you are going to a tentacle comes up to try and block your path, but Brewbark maneuvers you around it as he stands on his hind legs and flings you into the air. It is one goal for Brewbark. Brewbark begins dancing again.
Sees goal.
All right. 1
point for Brewbark the bear. Runs over here, grabs Regis, drags him back to the center.
Since XV is losing, I want to do this real quick.
Go ahead.
And cast Arms of Adar at the goal. So now I have a second set of tentacles right here.
A defense side.
As like a goalie.
I will put them there to try and catch Regus. All right.
I didn't say one tentacle, it was tentacles versus the bear.
Hold on a second. Crowd, what do you think of this? Is this too many tentacles?
The one guy with the fan.
What would happen to our poor halfling?
Let's see. Somebody in the crowd's gonna stand up and say, "More!" Somebody else is gonna throw something at Brewbark and say, "Let's go, bear!"
Wait,
The
why would
crowd
they
has
throw?
spoken. More tentacles. Thank you, good person.
Why would they throw it at me?
No, at Brewbark. They throw food at Brewbark. Not like aggressively. Of just like, come on, you got this. Here's, I don't know. Like,
Oh,
It was a protein shake. Yeah.
I want to run over and jump on Brewbark's back.
just mount Brewbark.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's a real show.
Okay. All right. If you want to mount Brewbark, I will let you control him.
Man,
as
this guy's
Alfie.
stone pick is just getting better.
Your initiative's going to move to his
Yeah.
initiative order. Are you familiar with how mounted combat works?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you're suffering the same, or suffering. You're under the same restrictions as XV and everyone else. All right. Yeah. When C's calls it, it's up to XV. She won initiative.
All right. Grab Regis. Hold him in, and then throw him up in the air again. Round 2, go!
All right.
Steps back a bit.
This time instead of immediately throwing, I'm going to move
Hang on
my
a sec.
tentacle.
Move Regis a square west first off
Okay.
to get him in the middle. Thank you. That's where he's tossing him up in the air.
Okay. You're moving your
I guess-
tentacle, XV.
Yeah, I move right here, catch him, and attempt to throw.
Okay. You're not throwing with disadvantage, and nothing is around you. So go ahead and give me that athletics, or go ahead and give me that thrown check. 1d20 plus your charisma. Oof. All right. Regis is going to go flying through the air. And that is a goal for XV. I don't think there's anything Tumbutu or I don't think there's anything Tumbutu or
Brewbark.
Brewbark can do to stop that.
I may actually have something. Because
He
if I
does
use my
pass by you, I would allow you to deflect missiles on it, but it wouldn't be a normal deflect missiles. I would say it's going to be kind of difficult to kind of stop a flying Regis. I would put it at a DC. Let's see, what would that be? I think it would be an athletics check, DC 16, of just like this is a flying hunk of halfling. You are a small goblin on top of Brewbark. You're trying to jump over and smack him out of the air. There's a very high chance that you might just be shoved aside. Yeah. Tumbutu, you try and put your arms up and grab Regis. You can't get a hold of anything, and Regis soars majestically by. Regis, do you want to try and stick the landing, or do you just tumble?
Stick the landing.
But yeah, I might as well.
All right. You don't have advantage on it. It's not as graceful as before, but XV and
I still managed to stick it, even though it's not graceful.
XV and Brewbark are getting into this. I'm gonna rule that we're just gonna continue down the initiative order. Brewbark is
Expo wants to sell fireworks after the goal is made.
okay. Brewbark is next up on the initiative order as he is ready and I would say rearing his paw almost like a bull. It is on C's to call the next round.
Goal! Tiebreaker time! For this, Tumbutu, are you siding with Brewbark? Looks like you are. I guess I'm gonna have to help the tentacles out. Ready.
That just sounds dirty.
It should. That was
Roll
kind
me
of the point.
initiative.
I know.
All right.
Roll me initiative, C, so we can just know where you're moving at as far as everything goes. All right, 17. So we're gonna go Brewbark sees Etsby. Brewbark.
Okay. So he throws Regis up in the air and then runs back.
Okay.
And I'll actually skip his first turn.
All right. Regis is tumbling in the air with Michael Jordan hang time. Tumbutu, you are controlling Brewbark. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna charge him forward. Try catch. I'm gonna get Brewbark to grab it in its mouth and toss it up, and I push it as like it's going up to make that nice arc.
Okay. Do you want to move forward so you're not throwing further than 20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Brewbark is able to do so as long as Regis isn't resisting. Brewbark can freely move him. You are in the defender zone. What do you want to do? Brewbark will toss you Regis. What's the game plan?
Regis is just acting as a ball. He's curled up.
I was
and...
saying to Blizz.
Oh, I thought you were talking about their reaction. Like,
No,
okay, so
it's your turn.
okay, as Brewbark tosses it up, I'm gonna push it while the momentum is still going up, so it makes that arc over the defenders possible.
All right, the sky hoop. So let's see. Here are going to be your options. So you're 20 feet to the goal. You kind of got to throw him straight there, otherwise he's going to kind of lose force and not get in there.
Yeah.
If you throw him straight, you don't have disadvantage on the throw. If you arc him, I'll say they can't defend, but you do have disadvantage on the throw.
I'll take that arc.
Okay.
I'll take the disadvantage.
Give me a thrown check. It is a D20 plus your strength.
Hey Brandon, can C's do a reaction as it goes flying by to try to leap straight up and block? Either give him disadvantage on the roll or just make it hard on him.
He does have disadvantage on it already.
Okay, never mind. Do it anyways, just to look good.
Okay. It is going to Regis is going to arc up over C's as C's leaps to stop Regis. The tentacle stretches straight up as high as it can. It is going to miss Regis, but Regis has so much downward momentum. Unfortunately, he falls just short of the goal. Regis again.
Wait. Hey, hang on.
I want you guys to know I played D&D for over a decade, and this is the silliest thing I've ever been a part of.
You're welcome.
Reg, question. How close to missing it am I? Is it like I'm right? They just barely miss, or is it like off by a couple feet?
I would say because that first one was a nat 20 and the second one was one short of the goal, you are literally like this is like first and fourth right here. Like you guys are on the edge of that goal line. Like you're right there.
Well, hang on 1 second. Okay, is that enough for me to for Regis to like have his stretch out a foot or one hand, hook the rim, and kind of swing himself in?
There's no
you also have this
it's a
thing.
line on the dirt.
Also, like, there's tentacles where you're landing. Like, I'm going to catch you.
I would say if you can give yourself advantage on that check, again, because you're at that 10 threshold, like, if there's anything you can do to give yourself advantage, I'm just like, yes. But as of right now, you don't have advantage. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have inspiration. I don't know if you've spent it or not.
Yeah, I spent. Okay, boom. I write myself for the so I can stick the landing.
When the dust settles and everything's said and done and everybody looks, Regis, your hand is over the line. Brewart continues to dance. Tumbutu, you're able to cling to him, although there is no saddle.
What I was thinking of, like, you know how like when your like face like is like over, like he's just like on like almost like headstand on his face though, and like just waiting there. That one inspiration that he just rolls, just put him over the edge. Like he's just on his face, just rolls.
Yeah, Brewbark has scored 2 goals. And I forgot what this was called, Halfling Ball. Brewbark is going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, no, wait. Since we're bathed in blood, this has to be Blood Ball.
Oh, yeah, paid in blood.
Or bathed in blood. Yeah.
Which is funny,
So,
because Eric introduced me to a tabletop role-playing game forever ago called Blood Bowl when we were kids.
Yeah.
So,
he'd be very proud of you guys.
So
XP
runs over
doesn't
to
show.
Regis, grabs him. You traitorous ball! And like fake slaps him across the face 3 times. You know, he's not actually hitting him, and you know, to get Regis to like, you know, move his head like he's getting slapped.
Regis to let's see, let's do another acrobatics check. Cause I got 19. I'm gonna duck and weave my head so that drop down and pretend and launch up to like kind of pretend hit you where you would have nuts if you had nuts. You know, I'm playing along, trying to.
Okay.
You know, and then
C's will stagger back. Oh, you traitorous ball!
And then I'll just kind of run away a little bit while with my arms in the air, laughing and, you know, looking at the crowd, you know, pointing, you know, just trying to play up the atmosphere.
Okay. C's will stop once he staggers away a little bit and go, all right, fine. Crowd, what do you think? Did Brewbark and the traitorous ball get that one in the goal or not?
The crowd is going to start clapping enthusiastically and cheering, and some saying, "Bear, bear, 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 Brewbark, Brewbark, Brewbark."
Fine, the traitorous ball and the bear win.
He doesn't show emotions. It's quite sad that you lost.
Everybody in the arena is going to start.
I hope you had fun with our game of halfling ball. Thank you, everyone. Bow. Tell everybody else to bow. Tell the tentacles to bow.
Let's.
XP goes sulks in the corner. I wanted to win.
If there's shit to be won, I want to win it. After a few moments, the arena organizer is going to come out and announce, what was their name? Oh, snap, I should remember this. What guild are these two from?
The main one that
it's in my other notes on my other screen, but I don't have those open yet. But the arena organizer is going to ask, did you enjoy the shadow arts of our Champions Guild? A couple people are going to clap and it's like, or did you enjoy Blood Ball with pain and blood? And people are going to start cheering. At which point he's going to raise his hand, and you guys have won the display of talent, which leaves the final duel to. Well, I mean, if you guys win the final duel, you win the match, and if you don't win, you guys tie the match. All right. At that, you guys can see Zonilary and Adalith are also chuckling and clapping too, as they are thoroughly amused by you guys. At which point, the organizers start pumping up the crowd and saying, "We have our final part of our exhibition match today. These two guilds will compete head-to-head in an all-out skirmish. The last one standing will determine who will walk away with this win. Will these upstart newcomers be able to challenge our champions and tie up the match? Or will they falter and tie up the match? Or will they be able to take a victory and win a commendation for themselves? Let us find out!" At which point, the organizer is going to give you all the ability to strategize for a few moments, as he steps onto the bridge and is waiting for each of you to give the all clear. You guys see Zonrilli and Adalith talk to one another. They point to the bridge and then the water below. They then both step up.
Okay. All right, guys. The chain wielder. I want Regis on that one, and everybody else focus on the other one. Put that one down, and we'll finish off the chain wielder. Got it?
Got it.
XP nods.
All that nasty mojo coming off the other one is just more than we can handle. The other one's mostly crowd control.
Yeah, I can dodge the chain. I can't dodge that spear thing, whatever he has.
Well, Tambutu, I expect that as for the spear, we want to take as few hits as possible.
Yeah.
If you go down, you go down, but get in there, dish it out best you can, and don't let up. I'll be right there with you best I can. Got it?
Cast mage armor during this time period.
Okay. All right. As soon as you guys step up, the arena organizer is going to throw a flag into the air, and he is going to run off the ramp and says, "Begin when it hits the ground." Everybody, don't roll initiative yet. Let me clear out the old initiative count. Or do you guys want to keep? No, it's a new round of combat.
Yeah, it's totally new. We should re-roll.
All right. So go ahead and select your character, and then once you have it selected, then roll initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Well, hey.
Oh no!
What?
Worst
What's
initiative
happening?
rolls
What?
ever.
On the bright side, aside from big bad evil guy rolling a 17, the other guy rolled a 6. So.
Do you guys want me to control Brubark,
Oh!
or do you want to control Brubark?
Alright, let's control Brubark, but I don't want to be the one that actually controls him.
You can control Brewbark. I don't care.
No, I don't want to.
I'm talking to Brandon.
Oh. Okay.
Wait. I re-rolled Regis's by accident. That's wrong.
Yeah, mine. I got a 20.
Yeah. I rolled Brubark's initiative from your sheet by accident, so I'm gonna re-roll what I just rolled for Brubark. And I'm just gonna use whatever the new roll is. Here we go. Brubark. Boom.
I'm okay with you using the one you got off of mine for him.
Yeah, I am sure. that +5 initiative modifier. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in descending order. Is everybody rolled? Let's put Regus on here. Add turn. And we'll put that right there. Tumbutu Regus is at a 20. All right.
I'm at 5.
Regus, if you can start, you have 1 initiative. If you want to start your turn from down there, you can. But if you look at the map, I'm gonna draw a. Oh gosh, I just zoomed in way too far. I'm gonna draw a line with the ruler tool. If you want to put yourself anywhere behind this line on the bridge, you are welcome to. Otherwise, you can just start out initiative. You guys did have a little time to strategize and place yourselves. If you start down there, you're going to be spending your whole turn moving. Do you see the sign, the line that I drew?
I do.
Yeah.
Am I okay where I am, or do I need to move
Yeah,
back?
you're fine. I was just saying for Regus, because Regus is in, like, the very back of the map. Like, you know, if XP had time to cast Mage Armor, the melee have time to at least move to a sensible position.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Regus, come on, get with me.
Let's see. So they're both on the bridge?
Yeah.
They are on the bridge.
Would I have had time to run to the other end of the bridge?
You can't start on their side of the arena.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I would be up on the bridge with C's.
Okay.
Like, right next to him.
Alright, the bridge is wide enough that 2 people can stand next to it. If you guys do, though, for any check to stay on the bridge, you're rolling with disadvantage. It's only half squares that the bridge kind of occupies there. It's not exactly 10 feet wide, it's more like 8 feet wide.
Well, since I'm a halfling, I can occupy an opponent's square if they're a size category larger than me.
Yes.
Which, since I'm small and they're medium, that's no big deal. So there shouldn't be a problem with the both of us being.
Yeah, Regus is going to be fine. And
Yeah.
Tumuchu's small too, so yeah, you guys are fine on that. Alright, so let's see. Regus, you've won initiative. They take a stance as the flag begins to drop. It is your turn. And let me go to some combat music. What do you want to do?
I'm going to start by whatchamacallit? Reckless charge. So that and go into a rage right off the bat. Do you guys still hear me?
I
Okay.
can hear you. It's 35 feet to them. Do you have 35 feet of movement?
Yes, I do, actually.
All right. That gets you next to Adalith.
All right, then I am going to start. I have 2 attacks. I'm going to use both on her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me 2 attack rolls against her AC. She is wearing leather armor, but there are metal pieces inside of it.
Okay, that's a 25 for the first one.
Okay, the 25 hits, the 11 does not.
Yep.
Good.
And then
You click the word where it says Mithril Mall of Lighting in the tracker. There you go.
yep,
That's his stuff.
my screen wasn't responding for a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Starting
12,
out
15,
17 points.
17 points. Yeah.
All right, your maul explodes in a crackle of damage as Adalith is caught slightly off guard. XV, what's your dexterity modifier? Isn't it +2?
It's a +2.
Okay, I'm
I'll be
moving
right
her
back.
up in the initiative. She's at a +3. So Sun Nillery is going to see that Regus has engaged Adalith, and let's see. How is he gonna spend his first turn?
See.
Okay. Zonillery is going to step forward, and he is going to cast a spell. After he finishes casting the spell, he starts to glimmer. At which point he is then going to move around the bridge and attack Regus, attacking twice with his spear. He does have advantage on it, so I'm going to roll 2 more. Both attacks, or I'll take the first 2 as the first advantage, and I'll just roll the second with advantage. Okay, 17 and 22 versus Regus's AC. I think he stepped away, so I'll just look at his AC. 17 is going to touch, so those are going to hit, and then he is going to jump off of the bridge. Zonillery steps off the bridge. Regus can take an attack of opportunity. I'll inform him if he wants. He's in the same square. He is just 10 feet below. From there, it is Adalith's turn, and it is going to be the same deal. So hold on, let me add all of this up, because I'm pretty sure he just takes all of this as half. It's 24. And so it's going to be 33 points of damage. And Adalith is then going to attack too.
Misses.
She does have advantage because he is reckless. I'm going to disregard the second part of this roll and just take it as the first one. So it's 25, 20, and 25. And those are going to hit, and hit. You guys are going to see Regus is in a bit of a pickle as this fight breaks out. Zonillery has jumped off the bridge, and then depending on if Regus takes his reaction or not, we'll be able to move forward. Let me think for a quick second. The first attack, she is going to grapple. The second attack, she'll knock prone, and then the third attack, she'll deal the bonus necrotic damage. All of that is going to be, let's see, 13.
Can he get his saves?
Yes, he does get his saves.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter on the saves because she still has advantage on all of those regardless. And that's going to be 28 points of damage. All right. That is their turns, and I'm pretty sure Regis is down. Regis is still up, regardless. Okay, that's good to know. And his rage, let me make sure can concentrate on them. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, so we'll determine what happens with Regis's attack of opportunity.
I'm back.
Afterwards. Oh, cool beans. I just
Sorry, I really had to relieve myself.
all good. So, Regis, you took
Yeah?
a whole bunch of damage.
What?
After having everything, this turn you're going to take a total of 61 points of damage.
After having it.
Yes. You have the opportunity to take an attack of opportunity against Zonilri. He left your range. He is the more magical adept of the two of them. You can choose not to take an attack of opportunity if you don't want to.
No, I tried, but I seem that I missed.
Okay.
And they, how did they do so much damage?
They're really high level.
They hurt a lot. The next thing, give me a dexterity saving throw. Give me 3 dexterity saving throws.
Okay, hang on one second.
Okay.
You said I ended up taking how much damage? 60 something?
Yes. You took 61 points of damage. 11 of that might disappear.
God.
Depending on these dexterity saving throws.
Oh. And
Go
that's
ahead
half?
Yes.
Jesus. Okay, hang on one second. Let me. Oh. Now, would this be something that I could see?
Yes, you can
Coming
see
at
her
me?
chain.
Okay.
As she is dancing with this chain, she is whipping it viciously at you, trying to pull your feet from underneath you.
So I'm guessing. I think that my danger sense would
Okay.
give me
Go ahead.
advantage.
Go ahead and roll them with advantage.
Okay, 3 dex saving throws. 1, 2, 3. I think that worked.
Okay, the first passes, the second fails, the third passes. So take off 11 of that damage. So you're going to take a total of 50 damage this turn after everything is halved. And you are knocked prone as you are able to dodge out of the way of her chain after it rends you, and she, pulls it back. Like, it doesn't catch, it doesn't wrap around your waist. The second attack hits, catches your foot, you trip. The third attack comes for, your face, and you move out of the way. You are prone, and as you are knocked prone, she also jumps off the bridge, fighting below it. All right, that is.
And they had rolled higher than a 17, right? when they attacked?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
That is their turns.
I'm still just shocked.
Adalith, you still are going to see her, but she is underneath the bridge.
They're both underneath the bridge right now?
They are both underneath the bridge.
Okay.
That is their turn, and moving on, it is XV's turn.
Okay. Let me see where my movement gets me. 15 there. Oh. 15 here. Clarifying, this is the magical one, right?
He is.
Okay. I can see them. This is the bridge that goes over, so I can see them underneath it. Like, this is the ramp that goes over it, so I can see them underneath the ramp.
Yes. Keep in mind, these pillars that are supporting the bridge do provide partial cover.
Yeah, but not for this guy.
Yeah, this guy, you would see. I would say you'd see his head poking out of the ramp. You can see and target him with spells.
Okay, that was my big thing. Alright, so I moved 15 feet. Let's move some more. I really don't need to get much closer. I just want a better view. Skirt. Right there. How far out can I cast my tentacle? Core.
I think 35.
Tentacle. 60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet. There you go.
Skirt. Heck yes, buddy. Bonus action tentacle. Right there.
Oh, you can move one of your tentacles where you want it.
Okay. Hey. Cool. Bonus action tentacle attacks.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Tentacle. 15 to hit.
15 is going to miss him.
Darn it. Alright, actual action. I'm going to use Tasha's Mind Whip on him.
If it's worth anything, the 15 hits and then glances off as some barrier of force deflects it. He is affected by mage armor.
Alright, Tasha's Mind Whip. I don't know what that 12 is. TC 14 though.
Okay, if he fails, does he take half?
If he fails, he takes half.
Alright.
Or if he succeeds, he takes half.
Or if he succeeds, he takes half. DC 14, he is going to succeed. He will take half damage.
Alright.
And
for some reason, it won't let me click it to roll it.
it looks like it auto-rolled.
Oh, 12.
Damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what that 12 is.
So he takes 6
Alright, so
points of damage. I will record that. At which point he is going to go ahead. Well, he is using.
Okay. Yes.
So at which point his shadow is going to envelop him and he disappears.
I should have mind spiked him. Alright. That's my turn.
Okay.
Now the real question is, do you communicate they can't see him anymore?
Well, I believe it's perfectly obvious to everyone.
No.
No.
I can't see him from where he was.
I'm up on the bridge still.
Yeah. They are behind him. All right. That is his turn, or your turn. It is Tumbutu's turn. Tumbutu, You
Yeah.
can see, as you're getting ready to charge in, they have both jumped under the bridge. Regus is down on top of the bridge, and if you move, you can... you don't know where Zonilary went.
Okay. What I'm going to do is move there.
Okay.
We're still on the first round, right?
Yes, we're in the
Yeah.
first round of combat.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna chuck 2 darts at the one I can see.
Okay. Give me 2 attack rolls at her. Hit and hit. Roll damage.
Okay. And as a bonus action, I'm going to step to the wind. And I still have 5 movement from my original, so I have 40 right now. No, wait. How much? 45
You use
movement.
35 movement.
Oh, so I still have 15 without... Oh, no, I still have 10 without using Step of the Wind.
Okay.
So that's without my Step of the Wind. And then I will still use Step of the Wind to go my extra movement. I want to get up here. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going up top. Right there. And end my turn.
Alrighty. You no longer have vision on Zonilary or Adaleith.
That is fine.
It is Brewbark's turn. Who agreed to control Brewbark, or did you guys just want me to do it?
Yeah, I think we just see you do it.
Alright.
Yeah, you do it.
Let's us see. Brewbark was up top, so he didn't see that Zonilary disappeared. He is still in bear form from before. And let me move Brewbark's stuff over here. Okay. Brewbark is, well, he can't charge. He's got 40 feet of movement. So he can get there with a dash action.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I think you should dash him.
Yeah.
See if you can get like get behind him or something like that.
Brewbark will run here to Adaleith underneath, and that is where he will end his turn.
Go tickle him.
At that, it is Caesar's turn. Caesar.
Okay. Caesar will
the
start.
combatants have jumped off the bridge.
Okay. He starts running forward and gets about there-ish before he can't see Zonilary. So he'll run forward a little bit more and then swing on the support. Can he actually stand right there?
Okay. She's 10 feet below you. If you have reach, you can hit her.
No, he's getting down to the ground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can hit her.
Yeah, the plan originally was to jump off around there and then land about there, but to alter his course, he'll swing on the support a little bit, like grab onto it with his shield hand, and then just get there.
Okay.
And it's swinging time. Make sure
Go
I'm using that
ahead
one.
and roll me an attack roll. 21 hits. 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and she is bloodied. She's... Ooh, let me reverse this to tell you guys how much damage she's taken. 8, 7, that's 15 plus 17 is 32. And then you just dealt 7 points of damage. She's taken 39 points of damage you guys are aware of. She is very bloodied.
Okay. Swinging Yeah, just swinging again.
Okay.
Take another 11.
That is going to hit. 11, that's... Come on, brain, do the math. Alright. That is 50 points of damage that she's taken that you guys are aware of. She is still standing, although not looking still in this fight very much. Alright, that is Caesar's turn. Top of the round, it's Regis's turn.
Well, I'm full on cussing, Storm. Goddamn fucking... God, fuck, it's... let's see. Even, after I fell, I'd like to think that I still would have seen her jump
You saw her
down.
jump, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you can just move off and jump down yourself.
Yeah,
Remember
that
you
is
were prone.
Yeah, half your movement to get up, and then falling doesn't cost you any movement speed.
I was actually thinking, what if I interpreter used an acrobatics roll to, instead of getting up, I just kind of roll off the edge and fall down and attack her while falling.
You're not gonna fall enough that there's any meaningful force behind it. And I would...
No. I mean, like, as I'm falling down at her, I attack her.
Yeah, it's not... you can do that. It's not gonna give you any bonuses.
I don't...
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I'm just...
But yeah, go for it.
Rule of fun.
Yeah, roll the pool. I'd say go for it.
Yeah. Okay. 21.
You don't fall flat on your face. You're able to strike her. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
Okay. Reckless assault again. And second attack.
24 and 24 hit. Roll damage.
Oh, come on. 10, 12, 23, 24, 25.
All right, I'm assuming you
30,
knock her unconscious.
31, 30. If that's what it is, then yes.
All right, she goes down in a flash of lightning. Do you want to do anything else with your turn?
Stand up.
Okay.
And that's good. How far away am I from the other guy?
You guys are not aware of where he's at.
Okay, then
presumably he was right here last time anyone saw him.
Then
Yeah.
I'll just end my turn.
Okay. On the 20 count of initiative, Zonilri reappears. XV, as you are searching the arena for him, behind you, you feel a sweeping of wind as a spear is thrust towards you. He doesn't have disadvantage on that roll. It's just a normal, so I'm just going to take the 20 versus your AC.
Okay, that hits.
All right, and 35 points of damage as the spear thrust into your side. You turn around and Nilri is behind you. Is XV still up?
Yes.
All right, he attacks again. And I'm assuming that drops XP. This another 39 points of damage.
I wanted to make sure I didn't have a reaction spell first. The one that I normally have, I definitely don't have. Nothing looks reactive.
Yeah, the classic one is the rebuke, the infernal rebuke.
Yeah. That's my go-to reaction spell. I was like,
If
obviously I don't have that one.
All right,
yeah, I'm down.
He drops XV. He looks over at the people under the bridge, and is going to move aside as soon as I can target and move him. At which point he is going to cast a spell. Oh my gosh. Move the token. Oh, I sent it to the map layer. My bad. That would be why. Token. There we go. All right. He's going to move. Let's see. He's going to move here. And does that give him vision? It does not. He has got to move a little further right there. And does he have the movement to get there? He does. All right. Centered on top of Zonilry, everybody go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw as he casts confusion in a 4th level spell slot.
How many actions does this guy have?
He attacks, he casts a spell.
That's ridiculous.
Seas will not be confused.
Seas does not believe the level of this bullshit.
Brewbart, I will roll his, and Regis will have to roll a...
sorry, dealing with dog. And you said it's a what save?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God. Oh!
Oh, wow. Look at Regis go. And let me make sure it's a radius.
Dumb, but I'm not stupid.
Yeah, it's a radius spell, so let me make sure that Timbuktu is out of the radius of it. 10-foot radius, spear centered on a point that you choose. So, yeah.
Is it blocked by anything?
Yeah. It is. I don't believe so, but Timbuktu's good regardless. All right, so what is his spell saving throw DC? And that will let me determine if Brewbark has failed. If I can just click another spell, will it tell me his DC? Okay, I have to add this up real quick on here.
Shouldn't be on his spell slot.
Casting is 8, 4. Okay, so 4 plus 4 is 8. 16 is the DC. Brewbark did fail it. That said, Brewbark is affected by the confusion spell, and that is his turn. It is the Adalith's turn. She's down. XV's turn. XV, the damage against you was non-lethal. The wound was egregious, but it wasn't grievous. It was egregious, but he struck you in a place that wasn't, going to end you without medical help.
Yeah.
Timbuktu, it is your turn at 5. You see a burst of magic go below the bridge. You're not sure what just happened down there, but you do have sight on Nilri. He did just reappear.
Okay, so what I am going to do, I'm going to just walk up. Well, not walk, but I'm going to charge up to him. And slash him with my Utaka, or whatever it's called.
Okay. Go ahead and give me those attack rolls. 18 hits, 12 misses. That
Okay.
is going to be 6 points of damage. He's taken 12 points of damage that you guys are aware of.
And then as my bonus action, I am going to patient defense.
Okay.
So all attacks against me are at disadvantage.
Okay. He maintains concentration on confusion. At the 3 round, Brewbark has to roll a d10. He is confused. And he rolls a 3. Let's see. The creature doesn't take an action on its turn on a roll of 2 to 6. Or on a roll of 2 to 6, the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. Okay, so Brewbark starts shaking his head and just looking around. He looks at C's and Regus aggressively, growls, but he does not attack you guys. It is C's turn. C's, you are not confused.
Okay. There's some cheap crap over here.
Zun Nilri has a sly smile on his face as he is preparing to attack Timbuktu.
Okay. Yeah, keep smiling, jerkface.
21 is going to hit.
Okay. Just to wipe the smile off, I'm going to throw a trip attack on that.
Alrighty.
Get a strength save. And I get another d8 of damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me damage, and depending on what the damage is, I'll determine if he maintains concentration on a spell. I just rolled the con save, but
I think my fighting or maneuver dice are d8s, as I recall.
yeah, they go to D10 soon at like level 10. I think they
Yeah.
improve.
I think they're still d8s. Okay. So he takes an extra 3 damage, and I'm taking another swing.
Okay,
So
go ahead and
he's-
roll me the damage for the first attack too.
Okay.
I didn't see what it was. Okay,
I didn't roll it.
will record it in a second. Go ahead and give me
so
that
his
next-
con save is against an 11. Actually, he made it with
Yeah,
with
yeah, he
extra
did.
to spare. Irritate and cuss. Try again. 18 hits.
18 does hit. The mage armor is not able to deflect the blow. Another 5 points of damage. And he maintains concentration too. Okay, so that is going to be 11 plus 5 is 16. And come on, do math.
21. plus something.
28 points of damage that he's taken so far. All right, that is his. Or that's your turn. It is top of the round. Regus, looking up from the display of, or from the burst of magic, you can see Zonilri has reappeared. On the far distance, you see XV on the ground. Timbuktu and C's are engaged with him.
Let's see. 5, 10. Can I make it there in 35 feet?
Oh yeah, I made it in 30 and had some to spare. Or
Okay.
And had to run around, or can run around.
Okay.
You can do it in 20.
Again, while enraged, reckless assault. 35 feet movement up to the guy. And 1 and a 2.
Ooh. Inspiration?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, move yourself up at least.
I need to ask if someone else could, because it does
Okay,
isn't
I can move you.
cooper. Thank you.
Is this the proper spot?
Yeah.
Okay. It is your turn.
Who's your turn?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did Regus attack? Oh, he did attack. I missed the attacks. That was my bad. I was reading.
Yeah.
What, a 15 hit?
No, unfortunately. Okay. No, he's got huge burst damage, but not against multiple people. That is Regis's turn. Zunilri is surrounded. He is going to attack in a circle around him. First at Tumbutu, second at C's, third at Regis. Attack.
The one against me is disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna roll another one. This is just the disadvantage.
Yeah.
At you. 18 versus your AC.
I have an AC of 17.
Barely hitting through. I can total up the damage for you in a second. This one is at C's without advantage. And that is going to miss. And the final attack is at Regis. He's thrust his spear at C's, thrust his spear at Tumbutu. As he turns to Regis, instead he thrust his hand forward and attempts to grab your face. And I have to look up what it is. This is going to be 1d20 plus 8, as his hand is... Oh, he has advantage on this, because you reckless attack, as his hand is shrouded in a necrotic energy. The 23 is going to hit. And what level is he casting this in? He is casting this in 5th level, and that is going to be 5d6 of damage. Okay, Regis, he grabs your face and siphons out your life force. You can see his wounds on his body start to mend.
He only heals for 11.
He actually only heals for 5. He heals for half of the damage dealt, and when you half the damage, that halves the half that he heals for. All right, that is his turn. Bringing him back up. I'm gonna, just for the sake of math, I'm just going to include that in the damage that you guys have dealt to him. So you've dealt 28. You see that his wounds start healing. You guys have dealt 23 points of damage you're aware of. With that, Brewbark is freed from the confusing magic as he changes the concentration of the spell he's concentrating on. It is XV is down. Tumbutu, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna be hitting this guy a lot, and he's gonna make some lot of stunning strikes until he's stunned.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna hit twice with my Utaka. Let's do the first one.
That hits.
Okay, stunning strike with that. DC 13.
This first one is for the stunning strike. The second one is going to be concentration on his spell. So DC 13 on the stunning strike, he does make.
Yep.
And DC 10 for concentration on vampiric touch, he does.
Okay. My second strike.
30 points of damage you guys are aware of, by the way. That hits. Is it another stunning strike?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing, same order. He's going to fail, and
He's
if he's stunned, I think he automatically loses concentration.
So
I'll read the condition.
Yeah, so I used 2 key points. Let me just mark that down real quick. Okay. And then as my bonus action, I'll punch him. Like I just do an unarmed strike, and that's at advantage because he is stunned. So let's switch to advantage and punch. And then about 5 more damage with the unarmed strike. Everyone went quiet.
Oh, I'm just reading.
I'm dead, so.
Oh, you just reinstalling strike, making sure that I can do it every time or something?
No, you're fine. I'm just seeing at what point do you lose concentration on a spell. And I believe it's unconscious.
Well, he failed the save anyways, didn't he? Oh, no, he didn't.
No, he did not. I mean,
Okay.
he's still going to take a bunch of damage, but it's just important to if he can heal up later. Well, he can always cast it again. I'll look it up later. Okay, so that is let's see, the 6 is going to be 6 points of damage that he's taken. The 5, you do have advantage on that. You did roll with advantage. That's good. That's 41 points of damage he's taken. He's not bloodied at that, and he is. I'm gonna roll one more concentration check, and I'm gonna read in between people's turns. And if it's irrelevant, it's irrelevant. But that's fine.
Well,
right.
I am done, so I'll pass it to Brewbark.
Yeah, it is Brewbark's turn, who I am also controlling. Brewbark
Sorry.
has 40 feet of movement. Brewbark will move there and move through. Can he move to there? He can, and he will surround Zonilary again. Brewbark runs to there and attacks. I have his bear sheet open. Wherefore art thou?
He is stunned, so it's all advantage.
Yep. And
Brewbark.
Brewbark does not like being confused. He crits with a 26, and that is 13 points of damage, bringing it to 54. At 54, is he bloodied? He is bloodied. Okay. That is Brewbark's turn. It is Caesar's turn, and I am listening, but I'm also reading in the background.
Okay. Caesar's just gonna smash some face. Oh, wait, it's with advantage. Okay, so this one is the other half of the advantage for the first roll. 25 will hit.
25 hits.
Take another... Oh, damn it. Okay, take another 6 for that. Just 14 hit.
14 will miss.
Alright. Alright, I'll let it roll in.
Alright, top of the round is Regus.
Let's see. He's still there, right?
He is.
Good.
From what I'm reading, stun does not break concentration.
Okay, yes, but being incapacitated or killed, you lose concentration on a spell.
Yeah.
Stun does incapacitate, unfortunately.
Oh.
So I'm not going to roll any more concentration saves. He does lose concentration on Vampiric Touch. Riga 17 hits.
And 25 because Reckless Assault.
Yeah. Yes. And
Well, you have
25
advantage
does hit.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need a reckless.
Wait, I don't?
No.
He's
Stun.
down. You have advantage. Without doing reckless, so just don't this turn. You're good. The roll
But he-
stands.
But he's mad. He's doing it.
I'm
all right.
still enraged.
Let me
So,
add up
but yeah.
all of this damage I missed. I missed the 6 from C, so that's 60. And then 2 is 13, 6, 16,
Nine.
70.
29
6.
from
Yeah.
Regis.
Yep, that's what I got too.
A lot of damage.
All right. He has he has taken 94 points of damage that you guys are aware of.
I'm just imagining us all circling this one dude. He's stunned. We're just whacking on him. Just
Get him! He hurt XP!
Yeah,
Backstabbing jerk face.
yeah. It's one of those cartoon dust clouds where all you can hear is pain, and more pain.
All right. Unfortunately, he spends his turn being stunned.
Oopsie.
And everybody has to miss him in order for him to get another round of attacks. Which I think he wins this fight if everybody misses. So let's see. Tumbutu. He is stunned. It is your turn.
Well,
he comes on your turn.
Okay, so he's not stunned anymore, right?
Yeah, he is no longer stunned.
Well, if that's the case, I want to stun you
good.
straight. Yeah, I want to stun you straight.
How many more stunning strikes do you have?
I can do per key point I spend. I still have 2 more key points.
Alright, I will go ahead and add those in, or rather I'll go ahead and roll this stuff in a second. I just needed to see if he had a reaction. Unfortunately, he does not. That is going to hit. Come on, big money.
Okay.
He is no longer stunned, but unfortunately, I did not calculate his HP right. He resists the stun. I go to put his HP on the paper, and as he blocks, he's going to look at Tumbutu and say, "Nice," and fall down to one knee. Is it lethal or non-lethal damage?
Non-lethal.
All right, he falls unconscious. That is exactly enough damage to put him down at 104 damage. Congratulations! You guys have won!
Yay! I thought for sure we were going to tie for the longest time there.
Well,
I
run over here, get
probably
XP back
should
up.
have used a different spell instead of Vampiric Touch. I thought the Vampiric Touch was all of the damage is healing, but it was like half the damage is healing, and it's like half the half. And it's like, oh no. But yeah, that was that was definitely a fight.
So Brendan, I have a question.
Yes.
The move where he disappeared and then reappeared behind me, was that like Shadow Walk, or did he like literally turn invisible?
Hold on, I will post it in a second. It was a feature he had access to that he cannot use forever, and let's see, it's right here. He only had one opportunity to use it, and he used it so he didn't have to run at XP.
Gotcha.
XP was probably the greatest threat this fight, of just lobbing in spells from a distance, and he was all melee. But yeah. Oh, what's up?
Sorry, I clicked on the spell that I was thinking about using before I decided to use Tasha's Mind Whip, and I didn't know if that would have stopped him from using his ability.
Yeah, if Brewbark would have saw him, Brewbark could still smell him, but Brewbark wasn't aware he teleported away, so I figured it wasn't really... It would be a Dungeon Master like meta knowledge if I made Brewbark make a perception check.
No.
You can also use his passive perception for that.
It wasn't that. It wasn't anything like that. I had Mind Spike. I didn't use it, but I was just wondering for future references in case we ever fight something like this again. I don't know.
Target. You
I don't know if he. Sorry. The question is, I don't know if he goes to a different plane of existence or not.
No, you would still know where he was at. As you know, he appears, near you. He's just invisible. But yeah, you would still be aware of his presence. But one of the weird things with spells, a lot of spells are balanced around the ability to see the creature. So you would be aware he's behind you, but you wouldn't be able to see him to target him with the spell.
Well, the last part of Mind Spike, if it's invisible, it gives no benefits from that condition against you.
Oh, yeah. Well then, boom. You'd still be aware of him and be able to target him.
Yeah, I didn't know if what he was using was turning him invisible or going to a different plane of existence and then reappearing behind me.
Yeah, I put it up there, but yeah, you would still be, for all intents and purposes, you would still be able to target him. That said, you guys have won the fight. The healers and the field medics are going to come in and tend to the champions. After they get them on their feet, the organizer is going to come to and raise your hand and say, or, raise some of your guys' hands and say, and the winners of the exhibition match, paid in blood! They have done it, even though without Taniri, they have bested the champions of the Geokaifros arena. At which point, the crowd is going to stand up and start cheering for you guys. That was a heck of a good fight. You guys are ushered out of the arena as they start bringing in the tournament, or the people competing in the tournament for the day. I'm going to roll a percentage die. Oh wait, that's not a percentage die. Those are 2 percentage dies. If you guys stay and watch the matches, it is scrappy and unfortunate, but without her support, Taniri is just barely able to make it through her matches and maintain her title of champion without her other guild members, but she does come through by the end of the tournament. That said, after everything is said and done, all of the food is sold, and you guys are, being cleaned up. Your winnings are going to be delivered to your sponsor, and I believe, actually, she's going to burst into the room. Tayden, as is normal tradition, and it's going to rush straight to XV and say, "Oh my God, XV! You took such a hit. I thought you were going down there. Are you okay? Oh, we need to get you some combat training. Maybe a spear in hand or a shield. Would you like that?"
XV's going. XV's going to shake her head and then look down solemnly because she lost the soccer match and she feels as if she lost the actual fight too. So she's on a losing streak.
As you guys are talking, the organizer's going to come in and bring your winnings. You guys are going to make a total of 2,322 gold off of everything said and done here today. Tayden is going to pocket most of that, so let me do the math on what gets divvied out to everybody else.
Can we get loot points instead of gold?
Yeah, Tayden will keep most of it, and we'll say, she'll outfit you guys with what you need. So I'm gonna she was taking 60%. I'm gonna move her cut up to 80%, and then I'll give you guys some loot points instead. The most fun part about D&D, math.
Ah, yes, math.
What
I
mess?
quite enjoy the math.
Oh, hey, you guys actually make a little bit more money than you normally would because you have 2 less people in your party. So, Regus, Brewbark, XV, C's, and Tumbutu, this is going to be split 5 ways. Alright, everybody is going to make 92 gold off of this arena fight after you guys split things up. Tayden also offers to outfit you guys with some better equipment. Everybody can get 2 more loot points too. And that is represented by Tayden, finding you guys deals and getting you guys the things you ask her as your sponsor to equip you with. And that said, Tayden gets a little healthy chunk of change to put towards her debt. The final thing, the commendation. The arena organizer is going to present C's with the commendation from this arena. This arena's commendation is a tiny trinket made out of pure pale white metal. It is in the shape of a mythological creature, a dragon's head, and the head is overlooking a sunrise, just like the other pendants each have that sunrise motif in the background, and the sunrise is the only part of the commendation that is made of gold. All things said, this thing is about half the size of your palm. If you choose to sell it, just like the other commendations, you can get a pretty chunk of change off of it. Otherwise, you can add it to the list of commendations you already have. It is the Dragon's Pit Arena commendation.
Just add it to the commendation list thing.
Okay, I think Brewbark has been keeping them on his cloak, unless you have them listed on your sheet.
I think you're right. I don't think they're on my sheet for starters.
Okay, if C's was the one, or not C's, if Zeeth was the one keeping them, he would have left them behind the night he left. Let me look.
So,
They're not on Brewbark's sheet either.
I have them on my sheet, but I have it under party loot.
Okay. The organizer will just offer it forward. If XV's been the one holding them, then XV can grab it. It is the Dragon's Pit commendation. It is made of white metal.
Is it okay that I put it? Is it okay that I put it in the name of the city instead of Dragon's Pit?
Yeah,
and just put
fine.
Jerichifros?
That's fine.
Okay.
All right. The next, as you guys are finished here, Tayden, I guess, will speak up and she'll say, "All right. Next up on the path of glory is the capital of Ililnagai itself, Sky's Reach. Have any of you ever been to such a place?"
I have not.
Not in this lifetime.
I'll roll her a percentage die. It's a 60% chance she's been to Sky's Reach before. She is going to shake her head and say, "I've always wanted to go, but my orders from the faith were not to ever go north of Soromangan."
How many more Colosseums are there along the path?
Oh, let's see. There's Jerichifros, or not Jerichifros. There's Sky's Reach. There's North Shore. There's Sky's Reach. There's North Shore, and then there's Mentori. There are 3 more, I believe. Let me double check just to make sure I don't know if there is one in and West Lineth. It's been forever since I looked at these notes. I should have had this up a little bit better. But 3 to 4. 3 to 4.
So what do we do after we destroy these 4 or 3, whatever?
We go battle the Elite Four. And the champion.
Or maybe we should take over a Coliseum for ourselves. Be the champions of that.
Either that or we do the Path of Glory in reverse, except try to become champion instead of just doing exhibitions.
Yeah, in every arena.
Yep.
I like that idea. Get all the accommodations and then work our way back.
Okay, wait. Right now we're all looking at the map, right? Where are we exactly again?
I will mark it for you guys. If you want to zoom in on the map on the right, I'm going to mark it in dark blue. You guys are on an island called Gia-Kyphros, and the next place you're going from Gia-Kyphros, and let me not do this in dark blue, I'll do this in red, and let me make it a thin line. The next place you are going is from Gia-Kyphros to a place, and the path actually is to a place called Sky's Reach.
Okay.
So you guys are going to be on Cedal is the name of that continent. It's really exciting.
Yeah, we're not on an island anymore.
We can actually just go out and explore. We don't necessarily
and
have to...
I have a bunch of stuff in Sky's Reach. I didn't know how long this combat would take. I had a little bit of roleplay prepared, but is it okay if we end here and then we do next session as a travel and exploration session?
I'm fine with that. What was our individual loot again?
Everybody got 92 gold and 2 loot points.
Okay.
After everything was said and done. And I will give you guys experience for the fight that you just did. Zonilary and Adaleith were... Zonilary was a CR 9 creature, and Adaleith was a CR7 creature. So they were no slouches, and you guys performed admirably.
I have a shit ton of gold.
Let's see. That's 5,000, 2,900.
Before adding, I want to ask everybody, I currently have my experience point sitting at 23,700. Is that accurate with everybody else?
23,700?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying as well.
Okay.
Ditto.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
And then we...
Then we're going to get XP for today, obviously.
Yep.
Yes.
And how much are we adding for
your
today?
guys' excellent display of for your guys' excellent display of Blood Ball, I am just going to add 1,000 experience to that. That was fantastic. Tumbutu, you defeated XV and Cs in combat. Do you want to share that XP with the rest of the party?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys an additional 500 for Tumbutu's victory. All right, let me add all of this up. Everything you guys got from combat and everything you guys got from the match. It is going to be 3,670 experience for tonight. And I'm going to give inspiration to C's and Regis refereeing and being the world's most biased and best ball. And majestic ball. You get all 3 of those titles. Do you guys want me to roll for the inspiration, or do you just want normal inspiration?
What? I forget what rolling would do.
I just rolled. If you rolled, you can get an additional loot point, and you don't get inspiration you can spend. If you want normal inspiration, you get inspiration you can spend whenever you want.
Is rolling just determining how?
I've got a random table of stuff, and it's just, different inspiration that's, more than just advantage. Like, the gods might help you out on something. So, if you want, you have the choice between normal inspiration or that loot point. How about you, Jeff? Do you want me to roll, or do you want normal inspiration?
Can I take that loot point? The one you just rolled?
You know what? Sure.
Okay, good, because I'm full on inspirations. I got 2 of them already. Pretty sure.
Yeah. I got 1 inspiration and then 1 lore inspiration.
Okay. So I just gave away your inspiration. I'll give you the same option since I originally rolled it for you. Regus, if you want it, you can take a loot point or you can have inspiration. The choice is yours.
I'll take a.
Okay.
I'll take a loot point.
Okay.
That'll put me up to 6, and I might be able to get something good.
That is where we are going to end tonight. Thank you everybody for showing up, and thank you everybody for watching. Have a great evening.